Hello and welcome. Now then, there was one thing I just had a moment of horror as I realised how am I to get the header from there, and I thought, well, you can actually just grab it and pull it out. Luckily for us there's no crop in the field behind, so we can actually just grab it and pull it straight backwards, which is a bit of good luck really, because it wasn't the wisest of... I've done that once before, made a decision like that. I think it was on Riverside. Built a lovely little shed, and then thought, yeah, but it's in the middle of the crop. Yeah, if we stick that now on the edge of the field, oh, okay, and then attack the line, why don't you? Yeah, luckily I say it doesn't really matter even going on that other field at the present, because there's nothing sort of doing. So let's just recover that bag of lime that we've knocked for 6. Oh. Right, yeah, we're going to go straight into a time lapse. Going to go grab the lorry and the patina, and we are going to get this harvest in. Not sure what we're doing with it yet, but obviously buying that second field, and that's what I was also saying, it is true, even though it's a good move, there's a bit of a... We've spent all of our cash, and so there's a bit of a... where you've got to build up again, and obviously we need the straw. That's the really active thing that's giving us cash at present. It does the silage, which then does the energy, which then does the digestate, which then does the fertilizer. So it all stems from obviously the crop, which is most people's main objective, is actually our secondary objective. Right, I think this is, yeah, it is, it's the last one. Oh no, it's not. Yeah, we need to destroy it, don't we? I think this will retain it, if I remember rightly. Yeah, it's core space, a candy beast. Yeah. No. Change mode. I want to delete. Everything's changed, hasn't it? I'm not sure if all of it has. The 8 metre we did legitimately. 10.5 metre we did. We don't need a reminder of that. With 20 metre was right. Yeah, they're all good actually. Right, so ooh, yeah, we now need to create a course. Yeah, that's spot on. And 3. Yeah, it's got some weirdness going on, but I'm not surprised. Save, activate, 9.2 meters, and it's around the corner. That is, it's right. Let's go grab the patina. Right, I'm going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. done. Just stick the tools away, and that is this session done. I was gonna like just quit after one field, and I thought I've got to set it going, and then I just thought, yeah, just finish it off. The header, although it works, doesn't work as well as on the Deutz. Yeah, the top liner, it seemed to drag. It was worse with this than it was with canola. Almost like the header has to go low, which is possible. And if it does, obviously there are certain crops that it's not going to work. It did struggle, especially on the bits where the field bends, but then that's not surprising any. Yeah, now this is a point. Where are we going to actually stick this now? Because it's not. Yeah, I don't want to be repeating what I did on Riverside, where you like to. I suppose it's not. There's not really enough room on the side there. On the edge of the I don't know what we're going to do really. It's really the only place that I suppose we could make this a little wider, and then it is a legitimate place where it can rest, and we can always get it. I suppose we can always do what we did. No farmyard. I mean, this is probably one of the tightest farmyards I've ever been on. And obviously we did do that twice, where I did allow a much nicer header, and then obviously the mad plough person decided they were going to wreck everything we'd done. So yeah, I think what we'll do is go around wider. We can still pull it out though. I don't want to waste half the field, but yeah, this was awfully. Yeah, this was the bit where it struggled on as well, where that corner there. So let's just do a bit of sculpting. And let's make it tiny, but strong. Yeah, that's much better. Do the same all the way along here. It really did make a massive difference. And this bit here likewise did exactly the same. Yeah, all the way along here. Yeah, there were certain patches along the top of the field that likewise were exactly the same. I have noticed the owlet hiccups though are good. I mean, obviously we'll have a look. 2 amounts of straw from 2 separate fields, and that's what I'm saying. It's sometimes the right move is seemingly the wrong move. Yeah, I mean, we've got enough equipment to rinse and repeat what we've already done. Yes, it's not perfect, and I think I've got to be honest, I'm quite sure that a lot of farmers who make a bit like I made a bit of a bum decision really on that header. It seemed like a good decision at the time. It works, but it is a bit of a struggle, and on certain bits where like the lip on that up there, it really does struggle. It struggles uphill. It's, I would say, based upon what I've seen, an 8.5 would be about on the very top, which I did say that actually, because the 9.2 is slightly too big. It doesn't fit in this really well. Yeah, I thought the seeds are not a really good price on this map, but they aren't terrible. I thought, to be honest, when you consider all of the faffing around that you do with baking bread and all the rest of it, the buying of the thing at the bakery is good. But I thought, right this minute, this really is probably the very best thing we could do, because there's no waste, none at all. Even if it's slightly less money, we don't lose any tonnage to yeah, right, so I'll stick this back at the top. Oh, I forget, you can't put the cover on until it's completely at rest, until it stopped its settling down. I keep thinking I've forgotten my key binding, and then I remember that on this it's a bit special. It really wants you to listen and do it just as it let's let go of that. And I think, yeah, I was going to do all bales, and I thought, yeah, the thing with the quick bale, I mean, obviously the fact that you can charge around the field, I didn't realise, because you can't do it with them all, but that one is obviously super fast. I wouldn't ever buy it normally, but I do sort of allow it on the sales. because it's a baler and it's a good baler. It's a bit too good. I wouldn't normally buy that. I wouldn't choose to buy it, is what I'm saying. The trouble is, the sales enable you. You could say no. I'm not for 1 minute saying that, but it does suit me to have the big bales like those other mods where you can enhance the size of your bales. So yeah, I put them up to the 25 tonner, 25 ton bales. So obviously there's a disadvantage. We've got a 9.5 ton bale sitting in this. You could have 24 tons of straw that's going to take till next year to release. So all advantages are also a disadvantage, as in, like, yeah, whatever you choose. If I'd have done the 50 ton bales, the 150s, let's be honest, we probably would have now had 35 tons sitting in the thing. So what is the advantage is also the very disadvantage to the same thing, in so much as, yeah, it's a double-edged sword, like all advantages, really. Right, and that is that. Let's have a look at what we actually did. Still a bit more there, but I don't think we're going to get that perfect. I really don't. Yeah, I'm still wondering. Obviously, the biggest problem is, although we can't keep doing what we just did, as in, like, buying like a field and a field and a field and a field. It's just, I'll tell you this much though. These fields are nice fields because you could actually make an entire farmyard. But then it really is a farmyard, isn't it, that one, I think, looking at it. How much is field 2? See, there's a big difference. Because if you look at it, that's actually got that in, so it has got a farm in it, or buildings at the very least. We did see that. So, but field 2 hasn't. That's 299. What you say? Yeah, we can read. Yeah, no, I know. How much are these? That's 103. I'm not selling that one because we've obviously got too much invested stuff on it. But what I was thinking was the next one I think ought to be something like number 2. But obviously, again, it's all a balancing act. You've got to also, I mean, we can keep doing, obviously, planting, but again, we're going to need a planter or a seeder. Whether we can't keep leasing, you can't keep running on a. You've got to really establish yourself, not just keep going on like that. Should we go? No, let's have a look how well we did first. Yeah, I mean, I know bales wise we should have done very well. So oats, that's not bad. 45 tons of oats, which is going to produce 45 tons, which is going to be about 60 to 70,000 in the back end. Straw. Oh wow! Now that's a serious amount of straw. I did buy the manure for that one. For the eggs, you need it. Is there enough there? It's a tenth, so 4,500 litres we would need of the manure. I always think that's fair, the actual buying of the manure, because it's only an assist. The main thing, it's an ingredient. It's not. I allow up to 1. I've decided, I did do that on Sosnovka. I said that going forwards, if we've got 1 input that you need, I will allow that, but not 2. If there's like 2 or 3 ingredients and I need 2 out of the 3, then it's tough. You can't do it. But one thing like that, just to finish off the process. Let's face it, manure can be bought for other farmers. It's not beyond the realms of possibility. So, should we go through to the morning? I can't remember how good it is. I don't think the seed making of the production shed is really fast. I'm sure it's not 48 tons a day. That's not bad. no. So it's actually going to do all of it in a complete month, and obviously that is going to do, well, it's not come through yet. Silage will go through in a bit. Would be nice, because I've got to be honest, I think will be quite a terrific amount of cash in the money. Now then, what are we actually planting this particular year? I'm thinking of canola again, because that header worked really well with it. The other thing is I'm thinking of ducking and diving a little. This field's begun as the farmyard. Again, in a way, I'd like to move, but we're going to lose way too much value to everything, including the generator, if we do this. It's a good field, so we'll keep it. But I do think I'm right. I do think if we do well enough, we shall sell field 4 and buy field 2. Yeah. Oh, it's a good bonus as well. Right, let's go through till the morning. Yeah, I was really going to stop now, but sometimes you just got no, it is still 8 o'clock. One more 8 o'clock. I think we'll find that we'll be quite stupendous. And then obviously there's the 60 to 70,000 for the seeds in the back end, which is also going to serve us very well. Yeah, I did think it'd be quite tremendous. I really did. Cyclone, 4.6 metre. And I think ours could manage bigger than that. I think not by. I don't know that. Yeah, I don't know actually. I think a 6 metre corn header. I think they can manage just. Yeah. Right. So let's see. How much did we say that one was? It's more than we've got at the minute. Yeah. So if we sell that one and buy that one, I'm not looking to see if it's got anything in or anything. It could be. Yeah. I just don't want it to be. Right, fantastic. Now we'll look, and that could be. It could also be harvested. I can't seemingly move my. Oh, it's not. What has it got in it? Oh, carrots, corn. We've not got a corn header. Oh, we could lease one. That's not the end of the world, is it really? Not sure. Yeah, has this? I think this has actually got a corn header. We'll see if that's. Again, this is where it does. I'm not sure whether a Massey will fit on this. This is where I'd say I have in the very, very distant past bought a Rossomash header and stuck it on. I think it was actually one of these, not this particular set, but one of these. So yeah, that didn't work. It was the size of the header. It was going into the ground because the Rossomash is physically smaller. Actually, I think it might have been the other way around. I think the Rossomash couldn't handle the header, even though the size was within 0.9 of a metre. It could have coped with that. It was just down to the fact that it was physically a different shape. So not all harvesters are equal. Now we want corn headers. Corn headers. Yeah, it should be in here. Obviously, there's a little corn champ. I have got another one that's slightly bigger than that. Yeah, well, actually, that one's a 4.6 that we just saw. That's a 6. I think it could handle a 6. But that 4.6 is only slightly smaller. Corn Champion 3.4. Ah, these are the ones with the included transport things. These are brilliant by DD Mod Passion. They're the same as we've already got, only does that mean it's different? Is it the same price? It is. Wow, yeah, that is a bit special. I am sure I've got I've got the Cressoni compact bit. I really don't know that it can manage that. I think 7. I think 6 is about its limit. That's the one I was thinking. The Olimac. 32,000. 50,000. That's a good one. 35,000. I think what we're going to do is we're going to do a test. We're going to save the game. And we're going to do a test. Which in real life would consist of me going to the shop and saying, shop, will this work on this particular thing? And they'd either say, well, we can't test this, bring your harvester along and we'll have a go. Or you could, let's be honest, it could. Even if they got a doubt themselves and they were a little bit unsure, they really could. Oh wow, it's not even got a, I didn't realise. That's a cracker, that is. I thought it got a fence around it like the other one next to us. So we now own 2 fields, but not the 2 fields that we did a few minutes ago. And we've still got 58,092, and we didn't realise, but obviously we've got the, right, so corn headers. We are going to do the very 4.6 metre that is on sale at the minute, just to see. Yeah, we're gonna let this start like cost as a test as well. I'm not gonna like. So, well, it's not cheating really, because really you would be asking the shop, but in this game, I would keep saying mechanics rule is king. Now the real thing to know is it? Yeah, it's not hovering in, it's not going in the ground, or it's quite happy with that. Smashing. I shall give the shop a ring. I mean, really, it's a test. But what we shall do is buy that very one. Side protection couplings. Oh, I'd forgotten. Plonker. Oh. Right, okay. I shall sort this out and put this one sort of in the shed or something, or leave it on the field. Actually, it's not really going to hurt. So, all that remains. There's a point. When is that actually ready to harvest? It's a goodly way. I think it's not, was it dark green? I don't think it was quite dark green. Oh, I don't know. When is it supposed to be ready? Corn in 2 months. Yeah, which at least I think that will be ready in 2 months. So we've got one last harvest later on. Just thinking, I could have foraged it, couldn't I really? But we haven't got one. Let's stick to what we've actually got. The other thing we can actually do with the corn is it could also go into corn seeds, I believe. I'm sure that's the Omatana does that one. Yeah. That's 240 tons per month, but has only, or used to only have 100 tons of space for said seeds. Yeah, it does still. Yeah, so you have to get them out if you want to do that. I mean, not saying that we're going to have 100 tons of seeds, but to be honest, if we've already got 45 tons of... Oh, that's the point. Did that actually finish that? And have we got any straw silage left? Just so as we all know what's what. Oh, 72 tons of straw left, so that's going to be quite a bit of a bang. Silage, that will come through tomorrow morning. Digestate has got 7 tons. Still got 11 tons of oats left, so it's done most. 37 tons of seeds. So we're going to have a lot of seeds at the back end this year. This is going to be the best year for us, and obviously, yeah, I suppose all of the productions begin to kick in, don't they? That's what I've said before. And once we get to that stage next year, we've taken some sacrifices. Yeah, I'm going to be quite honest. I would have preferred to go Farmer Jeb, but as I said, sometimes you have to make a wrong move at the right time rather than a right move at the wrong time. And yeah, basically, it's sometimes better to take a not quite so good a price if you've got to spend 100 grand on a production, which then means you miss out on a field or a piece of equipment. So basically we sacrificed that for the second field, but also, and not through any cheating, I wasn't sure whether there was crop in it or not, we gained another harvest as well as a field. So we've not field flipped, although technically you could say that, but we're actually growing the farm, and I wanted a bigger field because that one makes sense because of all of the additional space. Now I don't think I'm going to keep it perfectly round like that. I think I'm going to take the sides out a bit, but I'm still going to leave a very generous headland, and I may well leave the bit where the road runs, all of this section as big as it actually is, and we may well keep that exactly as it is, so that we can actually put buildings and productions all the way around it. This was yeah, I'd like to go farmer jab, and I'd also like to do some olives and grapes. I would might start off with just water, and then in time when we've got enough cash, we'll do them where you put the manure and the seeds in as well, and then it really does whack out the cycles per month. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. That's a cracker. It really is. Yeah, more enhancement. Obviously, yeah, there's... But as I said, really, although... the one thing I am going to say is, obviously, you've got to sort of juggle a little. There's a time to buy a tractor, and then there's a time to just keep on with what you've already got. If you're struggling and you've not got the horses under the bonnet, then you really need another tractor. But otherwise, having that tractor gifted to us was amazing, and that one there is good, apart from when you put a mad ploughman or woman in charge of the plough, and then it's an absolute nightmare. Yeah, and obviously we just bought the new header. We'll send the other one back. So yeah, looking forward to the next session, where we'll hopefully get straight the way through to the corn harvest. So all that remains to be said for this session is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to stick with me on this journey, on this beautiful map, and I'm going to say goodbye for now.